Tapas Fleming, TATlife.com. You might wonder, how come things trigger me? What's the deal? So I'd like to explain that. Mostly from our childhood, we have what's called ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. Or you could call them traumas, bad things that happened in our childhood. Those things just get stuck for us. The memory, our feelings about it, our thoughts about it are stuck, sadly, and driving us like from unseen realms. They just keep driving us. So say, typical thing that happens for a lot of people, men and women, is sexual abuse. So if that happened for you, then probably any smells that are kind of like that, whoever the person was, if you see someone who looks somehow like that, if someone talks to you with a certain kind of voice, it's going to trigger that for you. If you're in a room maybe that's lit a certain way, it might be a certain time of the day or even a certain season when it happened. For one of the people that I worked with, she was sexually abused in a bar. And afterwards, every time she was given a bag of potato chips, she developed an allergy to salt. So all of the elements of that horrible thing that happened, whether it was one time or several times, because it's never resolved for you, anything like it just makes you feel distressed. There are portions of your being that are all the time looking out for that situation to happen again, any second now. So you're in a stress condition to some degree all the time about what happened for you. So anything that your body, your vision, your sense of smell, your hearing, anything that you interpret as, oh, that's like that thing, you immediately go into a high stress condition of fight, flight, or freeze. You have been triggered. It's just like when veterans come back, say from war, if there were helicopters around that were part of the war scene, if they hear a helicopter, it triggers them. It's the same for us about our childhoods. So there are all kinds of things that happen to all of us that trigger us, and that's what's going on. The beauty about TAT is that you can talk to those parts of yourself that get triggered without even identifying what are those parts, what exactly triggered them. You can just notice that, oh, I'm in this triggered state, my heart's beating hard, I cannot relax, I'm feeling really critical toward this kind of person or this person in my life. You just know you've lost it to some degree. You've been triggered. So you can just take what you're noticing, do TAT about it, and part of the process includes informing all those parts of yourself that lived through all that and letting them know that happened in another time and place. It's safe and okay for you to relax now. Your whole self takes that all in. All the parts of you manifesting as physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and energetic take in that new information and immediately change. When I worked with that woman who'd been sexually abused in the bar, right afterwards, she said to me, I've been in therapy for 9 years. And this is the first time I can think of that entire period of my life, and I feel absolutely no emotional charge about any of it. So that no emotional charge is the equivalent of saying no triggers. I'm just at ease now. That's what I want for you. So thank you for listening, and see you next time.